Hey guys, so with Xur showing up today, the Urn of Sacrifice quest from Eris actually becomes possible to do, so I'm going to show you guys the way on how to complete this pretty long quest. This is for those of you with the expansion. So the first thing you need to do is buy the urn from Xur for 1 strange coin, then give it to Eris. She'll tell you to go kill 25 Thrall with a solar damage fusion rifle. Each Thrall will drop 1 Ember of the Lesser per kill that you need to collect 25 of. Murmur on the solar setting works perfectly fine. However, if you die, everything resets. So we can't just go to the Dark Beyond mission and farm that over and over because we need to die in order for it to reset. What we can do is go to the Dark Within story mission on Earth and kill a lot of Thrall there. It'll probably take 2 runs of the mission, but it's super short. When you're done with that, you're going to need to melee kill 5 cursed Thralls without dying, collecting their Seething Mist. The ideal place to get this done is in the Wakening story mission on the moon on level 26 difficulty. Make your way through a good chunk of the beginning until you get to this area where there are basically only cursed Thrall. You need to melee kill them, but if you die, your counter resets. The best way to go about this is to make sure that there are no other Thrall around you when you attack, because even 2 Thrall together or somewhat in the vicinity of each other will make them both explode and you will die. It might take a couple of tries if you stay in the first area where they spawn, but you'll get the hang of it pretty quickly. After you get that done, you will need to kill Acolytes and Wizards in order to collect 100 Sullen Hearts. Acolytes will drop 1 heart, while Wizards will drop 5. Death will penalize you, but I'm not sure by how much. However, it will not completely reset you. I did 1.5 runs of the Shrine of Oryx story mission and was able to finish that part of the quest. When you finish that, you're going to head back to Eris for the next quest, which will send you to Earth's Skywatch to kill Urza the Hated during public events. However, Urza won't spawn during a typical public event. He'll spawn in one of those events where the Fallen start fighting the Hive, and there are a lot of enemies spawning. He spawned at 28 minutes on the hour for me. Your spawn may vary, but basically, go to the Skywatch and hang out until he spawns. Once you kill him, head back to the tower to turn this into Eris, who will then give you the next part of the quest. She will send you to a special mission on the moon called Ritual of Sacrifice. If you're level 30, I highly suggest doing this on the higher difficulty for the bonus rewards and because of the challenge involved. You'll be making your way through a familiar area. The Chamber of Night story mission may ring a bell. Getting down there isn't bad, but once you're in the main room, you're in for a very good time. This was some of the most fun I've had in a solo PvE environment in Destiny. You'll have 5 waves of enemies spawn. First up are Thrall with a couple of cursed Thrall sprinkled in there, then Acolytes, then Knights, both ranged and melee, then Wizards, then Ogres. While you can totally do this mission without using the sword, I really encourage everyone to use the sword the entire time because it's really fun and because it's actually somewhat challenging if you're on level 30. There are vestige zones everywhere, enemies everywhere. It's really chaotic, but really fun. The Thrall wave is not very difficult, just use the big smash on big groups of them and then use your super or grenade on the cursed Thralls. The Acolytes should just be dispatched like normal, but some of them come with boomers, so they can lay a hurting on you if you let them. The Knights are up next, both ranged and melee. A big jumping slam will stun lock any Knights in the area, and a follow-up slam without jumping should finish them all off. The 4th wave consists of a lot of Wizards, which can be a little bit tricky, but you should just keep moving at all times and be sure to dash out of poison. The final wave is of 2 Ogres. You need to be careful with the Ogres because their eye beam will kill you very quickly and you'll have to start all over again if you die. I used my super on the first one, which died instantly. The other, I used my grenade to stagger the Ogre first, then I went in for the kill. Like I said, you should really go sword only. It's really fun. It's much more satisfying that way as well. Once the Ogres are dead, the mission is complete, and you should now head back to Xur to turn in this part of the quest. Once you talk with Xur, he'll send you back to Eris, who will reward you with a class-specific set of gauntlets with 33 light possible when fully upgraded. It's not the most thrilling of rewards, but it does give a nice head start to players who may be under-geared for the new content. I'd definitely like to see more quests like this in the future. This is the kind of stuff that I think Bungie needs to start doing with exotics, except make it a little bit harder to complete. This was a pretty fun quest. The last mission was really fun. We just need to see that potential realized in other places of the game. But that is how you complete the Urn of Sacrifice quest chain from Eris. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.